Hey Exchange kids, Miss Kim here. I'm so excited to be back with you this week. Well, I need your help with something. Can you help me with 3 special words? When I point to you, can you say come and see? Yeah? Okay, let's try that together. Ready?
Come and see!
All right, one more time.
Come and see!
All right, cool. Well, I have a question for you. Do you want to know one of the coolest things that happens every August? You do? Awesome. Well, let's try what we practiced.
Come and see!
All right. Well, first, I just need to get my special gear ready. So I brought with me my official uniform for our special journey together. So I'm just going to put it on. I hope you like it. All right, can you see what it says? It's official. All right, next I need my special vehicle. So I've been working with a team on this all day, and I think it's pretty sturdy, so it looks good. All right, here we go. All right, I think we're ready. Can you help me count down? We're gonna go from 10 all the way to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
Initiating launch sequence.
Wow, look at all those stars. Wow, look at how bright some of them are. Look at how small some of them look. Look at how different they are. How many do you suppose are out here? Wow. Have you ever seen anything like this? Well, how I discovered this happens in August is that my family used to stay at a lake, and all my cousins and I, every August, one night we would take our sleeping bags down to a dock on the lake, and we'd lay out and we'd look at the stars, and we started to notice that we were seeing some meteors and some shooting stars. And we did a little research, and we found out that in August, Earth crosses the path of this comet, and it's part of the Perseid meteor shower and happens every August, and it's a great time to go out and look at the night sky. Wow, let's take another moment just to appreciate and look at these awesome stars. Wow. All right. Thanks for going with me on that awesome journey. Do you remember how our journey started together? It started with me talking about an awesome thing I'd seen every August. And then I invited you with a simple invitation.
Come and see!
Well, just like that, Jesus and some of his disciples in the Bible used that same invitation, come and see. So one time, John and a couple other followers had been following Jesus right after he was baptized in the Jordan River. And they asked him, they're like, well, Jesus, where are you staying right now? They were curious about him. So Jesus said,
come and see!
So John and the other followers, they went and they stayed and hung out with Jesus for the whole day. And and they just were so in awe of him, and they devoted their whole lives to him. Well, a little while later, another follower of Jesus named Philip was so excited, and he wanted to tell all of his friends about Jesus who he had met. So he went to his friend Nathanael and he said, "Nathanael, guess what? I found Jesus, the Messiah. He's a son of Joseph from Nazareth." And Nathanael was a little skeptical, and he said, "Really? Can anything good come from Nazareth?" He was curious though, and so Philip said,
Come and see.
so Nathanael went and he experienced Jesus' presence. He was with him for a day. And by the end of the day, he had realized that this was the Messiah, the one that they had been waiting for, the person that Moses and all the other prophets in the Old Testament had talked about and had prophesied about. And so he was so overcome and excited to devote his life to Jesus. When a simple invitation goes out, it makes it easy for people to come on board and come see and experience what you're experiencing. So just like Jesus, just like his disciples, we can also extend the simple invitation to our friends. If we're talking about church or how much we love God or what he's been doing in our lives, and they're saying, well, what is it like? What is God like? All we have to say is a simple invitation.
Come and see.
We can invite them onto our Zoom call. We can invite them to watch the kids' message online. It's such an easy opportunity to share the love of God with our friends and with our family. Well, August is the perfect time to go out on your balcony, to go out in your backyard and look at the night sky. If it's too bright from all the other neighborhood lights, maybe you can ask your parents if you can set a time to drive somewhere away from all the houses so you can get a better view of the stars. But if you can't do that, I have a special way that you can see the stars wherever you are, whatever the time of day. So here we go. All you need is some tasty Pringles, and lucky for us, you need an empty can, which means you get to enjoy the chips. All right, these look good. I'm gonna have maybe just one now. That's pretty good. I'm gonna save the rest for later. Ooh, Pringles are so tasty. All right, so I'm just going to clean up my box a little bit. Maybe wipe out a little bit of the Pringles dust. All right, looking good. Put my trash away. Okay. So first off, you might need a parent to help you with this part because you're gonna need to hammer just a little nail hole into the bottom of the can. So I'm gonna flip my can over. This is a job for mom or dad or an adult. And I'm just gonna put the nail, just a little one, in the middle of the can and give it a good tap, 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 tap. Maybe I need a little bit more. Ooh, there we go, okay. Now this is going to be a little hole to let the light in. And it's gonna be the hole that we look through. So in a minute, I'm just gonna point it up like that. All right. Now next up is I'm gonna take the lid from the Pringles can and just a small piece of black construction paper, and I'm going to trace around the lid. You can do that at home. And then you can cut out the circle. And I have a circle already cut out here. And then this is going to represent the night sky. But we need to poke little holes in our night sky to be the stars. So I have just a little thumbtack that again you'll want to be careful with. And I'm going to push into something kind of soft and squishy. Maybe an old t-shirt would work. And I'm just going to punch little holes in my night sky, and I can make them a little bigger, some of them can be a little smaller. All right. And then you're gonna put your night sky in the lid of the Pringles can. Pop the lid back on. Push it down nice and tight. And then the key is you have to look through the bottom, through that hole, and point the can up at a light. So maybe a lamp or a light in your ceiling. And then when you peek through, you'll see all of the stars you made. Oh, that is so awesome. That is so cool. You can do that at home really easily. And if you want, you can make different circles to change out in the lid. You could even Google some of the constellations, and you could make the same constellation on the night sky. So you can be looking at different constellations in your star viewer. Awesome. Well, I want you, every time you look at this, to remember the invitation, come and see. God invites us to come and see so many wonderful things in nature and on earth, and we can bring others into the journey with us. So we'll see you on the Zoom call this afternoon. Have a great day. We'll see you later.